Ahead of Marvel Studios' Echo, the star of the series herself has been making the rounds, talking to press, and giving us insight into the series and her character. So let's talk about the complexity of the relationship between Maya and Wilson Fisk. So obviously, if you watched Hawkeye, we got a little insight into their relationship, what it's all about, how the characters are connected, what their relationship is, but there's still a lot to be explored. Obviously, in Echo, we're going to see flashbacks, and we can tell that he was pretty much shaping her up to be his, secret right hand that disposes of people that he didn't want getting out there. Much like the comics. I mean, they're taking from that. But recently, speaking with Comic Book, she reveals that essentially the relationship stems from he was there for her when nobody else was. And she looked up to that because of her disabilities and disadvantages. He taught her how to be emotionless, a warrior, tough, and do what needs to be done. And when she realizes that Wilson Fisk was behind all these things that are terrible, that she was manipulated, that's when it went south. So this series is going to further explore their relationship now, their relationship in the last couple years, and all the way back when he decided to start forming her in his own image. And that this is central to the actual series, and that it gets a lot more intense and complicated when they're going to be revealing pieces of the history and just why the relationship is like this. Now, honestly, this to me sounds great. It's exactly what I would want. I don't want this to be a standard MCU series. I want it to take a new angle on everything. I want it to be different. And it looks like what she's saying and what they've said is that essentially you're going to get to this point where you understand just how manipulative and how the Kingpin is an opportunist. And the fact we never saw Maya when she was just behind the scenes means that obviously there's more to this. And just seeing the previews and what they're saying, it's quite clear we're going to get a lot more of her history in this, in Daredevil Born Again, and what Wilson Fisk was up to, and who knows who else. So I'm excited. I genuinely want this to be good. I stress right now, I cannot in any way, shape, or form take another Secret Invasion or another Love and Thunder. Can't. That might be my breaking point if this ends up being like those two. You heard it here first.